got my steering wheel on, got my new and we're heading out to get a multimeter. I think that's the first thing we have to do. Obviously, other little bits and pieces that I have to fix on this car as well as the go-kart. So that's what I'll be doing today. But for now, we're just gonna go for a cruise and enjoy the car whilst it's on the road. Yes, it's on the road. Driving the car has been pretty good lately. I filled up the full tank yesterday to see whether or not the car's running rich or something like that. So I filled it up and we're gonna have see how many kilometers we get. If it's somewhere roughly around, I imagine 350, then it's safe to say that it's running rich, because I think I should be getting at least 450. That's what I think. There is no evidence to back that up, but I don't see why it shouldn't. So basically, if I'm only getting 350 or less, if I'm getting really bad mileage, then the trade-off to go turbo wasn't worth it. And there we go. So the car was previously tuned on a vacuum leak that wasn't identified. So I plugged up that vacuum leak now. It was off a nipple on the manifold, and the car kind of doesn't like it because it wants to stall, especially when I come to a stop. The revs are sitting below roughly around 500 RPM or 700, and the car doesn't like it at all, and it wants to stall. And I could probably adjust the cable just so it kind of tricks it a little bit, and that's not the way to go about it, but maybe I need to get a touch-up tune. And just to drive to wherever it was, it's just so far. So maybe I have to look for another alternative, although it might be worth it, and it'll probably be the reason why my graph and power output looks so strange, because at the moment, from the tune, what he told me was he couldn't crack it past 14 psi for some reason. And obviously if we have a leak, then that's kind of a giveaway. So that's something on my mind at the moment, just to get the car running a little bit better than it should be. So I'm still struggling on hills with this clutch. I could smell the burning clutch before. I'm not perfect, and I'm barely a good manual driver as it is, but I thought I'd document it and say, hey, this is what's happened, so that way no one's surprised when the car fails later. Alright, we've got one. I don't know why I bought this one. He said it'd probably be ideal. I was gonna get the economy one, but he said it's not an automatic one, so I was like, all right, whatever makes it easier. This one cost me $49.95. I think it was listed for $59.95, but because of my past working history, I've got a pretty good discount. And so because I'm not familiar with the clutch, I can't really shoot out of these situations as much as I want, because I don't know how to drive the car, and that'd be somewhat dangerous otherwise. So it really makes things a little bit hard, but hopefully I can get used to it. Fingers crossed. But the point is at the top, and there's not much wiggle room in between. Like if I let go a little bit too fast, then it will stall, and if I don't let go, then I'm just pretty much riding the clutch. That's what makes it a little bit hard for me. Other people, you guys probably have to drive it. If you've driven any type of clutches and stuff like that, you guys will probably be fine. But it's been a long time since I've driven anything remotely close to this. So hopefully you guys can see my dash. We're gonna try. I'm on a slight hill, not a big hill. I'm on a slight hill, and I'll show you what I have to deal with at every single traffic light that's on a hill. I used to be really good at this on, actually, I am very good at this in other cars where they have normal clutches, but I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with this. So we're just waiting. And there's a couple cars behind me. Oh my god. Oh. Like I said, we're about to head off. I assume when we see a car slow down, that's our turn to go. Ooh. I was moving at first and then I hesitated and then I had to push the accelerator a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, that's what I struggle with. Man, I've got no music in this car. I've got Lynn's USB in the car, but the USB contains like mostly her English learning exam questions. And like there's only like 10 songs on here, and using this head unit is super hard trying to navigate the USB file, and I can't even connect it to my Bluetooth. So I've been listening to comprehension work, mostly comprehension work. I'm back at my sister's house and we are working on the sedan again. What's wrong with the sedan? The brake light switch. The battery kept on dying and he couldn't figure out why. And I naturally thought it would probably be the headlights, or I left something on, but it's hard to tell because we don't have a dash. So I'm just gonna fix the brake light switch. Ooh, it's got my hat. Got my old sunnies in here. Cool, I'll take that. Take that. Make sure there's no cars because it's a small street. And let me get onto this. Alright, I'm not too sure what you guys can see, but right there, I've added a cable tie because I have no nuts and bolts and washers. And the only reason, interesting story is, the only reason I know this is because Richie from Millennium Lighting told me this is the fix if you've got brake lights on and whatnot. So again, that one piece of knowledge that he's given me has helped me on countless cars. So thank you. All right, and also there's another thing. People asking about my car, my EG sedan, whether or not it's for sale. I even got dingy lights. I tell people it's okay, it's not that clean. Mud guards, lowered on lowered springs, SIR spoiler. So all in all, not too bad. Pretty bad condition. Oh my god, that's filthy. Alright, this car has been in an accident. I can't even open it. That's how much it's been in an accident, because I can't even open the bonnet. If I pull it, oh there we go. This car has been in an accident. I one day wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna lie. One day I wasn't paying attention and I ran a red. This was like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and unfortunately I got hit, or I hit someone, and it pretty much damaged this whole area. So ideally I replaced everything and whatnot thanks to one of our fellow Honda cats. I replaced everything besides the rad support. So that's what you have to change, the rad support, and probably possibly pull this out and stuff like that. But everything so far lines up. As you can see, there's a slight gap between the bumper, but everything relatively lines up. I'm no bodywork guy. I'm no painter, I'm no welder. I just dabble. Alright, so that's all I know. Can't tell you anything else. So you've been warned and informed. Oh, it's so dirty. Alright, that's it. I'm heading home now. So listen to what I'm listening to.
No, I'm sorry. We don't take phone registrations. What you need to do is visit the school office today or tomorrow. Bring a check for the tuition and a photo ID.
Is that all?
Yes, we'll give you a registration form.
Can you imagine just seeing a guy driving and cranking this?
And downloading the form there. Complete it and bring it into the office with your check.
Great. I'll stop by this afternoon.
Fine. When you arrive,
At the moment, the car keeps on stalling.
He's in charge of student registration.
Anytime the car's on an incline or I think an incline or decline or whatever that is, like that, facing downwards, the front end,
Thank you.
it just
We look
stalls.
forward to seeing you in class.
I don't know why, it's not a fueling issue.
That is the end of section
And what I've noticed is my intake manifold gets super hot. So how do you mitigate intake air temps? I've already got that snorkel that pulls air from the outside, but what else can I do? I hate this road in Maribyrnong. Like there's a camera at the bottom of the hill, literally at the bottom of the hill. So tell me how that's safety. Seriously, I'm doing like 40. Like everyone, don't even get me started on it.
It's right on the corner of
Maybe I
Pear
should
and
just
Cherry Streets.
try to figure it out on the
It's a great
ECU
place
myself.
to relax while
Or maybe this is a
enjoying delicious
ChatGPT
cup of coffee or
question. Be
tea.
like, hey
You can
ChatGPT,
talk
here's
with
my
friends
current base map.
or read
Can you
quietly.
correct
They
the
have a
cruising
variety of books
and
magazines available.
idle fuel ratios?
From
Maybe
the
I should ask her
windows
that.
of the cafe, you can look right across Cherry Street for a lovely view
I'm game
of
though,
city
but
gardens. It's a rather small garden, but it contains a variety of exotic
as long
plants
as
and
as long as they only adjust that, it should be alright, yeah.
And
Because
cross
the running,
Pear Street
all the
on the opposite corner.
fuel maps
we're at
or whatever
Carmel's clothing store,
that thing
which
is,
you might also want to visit.
it's all been adjusted for
They
boost.
sell
So
both
anything
men's
off
and
boost,
women's
I should be able
from
to
countries around the world.
do right.
Continuing down Cherry Street,
As you can tell,
the
I
next
drive super
building
sensibly, and
is the souvenir
I don't hit boost that
Stop
often.
in here to get maps and books about the local area, as well as
And also, I'm currently conducting a test to see whether or not I'm running a rich or not. So
And we're at
that's
the
why.
art gallery, one building down from the corner. Here you can see Bentley Garden.
Do you guys
in the
think I
middle
should
of
adjust
which
my
is a
clutch
fountain.
pedal
This
height
is a nice
to
place
make driving a
enjoy
little bit
few
easier?
Quiet moments.
I don't know if it's
If
something
you
that some
still
people
feel
do.
like walking,
And my
continue
accelerator
on
pedal
to
is
the
super
far
low.
end of the garden.
Like,
there, you'll find
makes it
a
hard
wooden
to-
staircase, which will take you down to the harbor.
I could get used to
You might
that.
enjoy
But
the view
it's
of
just,
the boats
my
from
pedal's
there.
like that.
There's
So my
also a walking
accelerator is all the way
path
down
along
here,
the water,
my brake's up
which
here,
will
and the clutch
eventually
pedal's up here,
bring you
but the
back
pressure point's up
to
here.
Cherry Street.
And I've got all this
You
play
can
here
see that there's
that I don't know
plenty
what
to
it
do
does.
in this part of the city. The bus
But
leaves
I don't know
at
anything about
1:30.
clutches, so I did it on my
That is
EK.
the end of section 2.
But
You now have
every
half
now
a
and then
minute
the
to
EK
check
is
your
pretty hard to
answers.
get into gear. So I'm pretty sure I screwed something up. And all that pressure probably has to push down the pressure plate or something like that. Or push down something. Like I said, I don't know anything about cars. Let's go. I was gonna run that one, but then there's no point. There's a tunnel there, right there in front of us. But I haven't done the tunnel run yet, so... And I don't have an external wastegate either, but I think
Now
it'd be
listen
pretty cool.
and answer questions
regardless.
25 to 30.
One day I'll do that. One day I'll do that
Is there
exact
something
tunnel.
else I can help you with?
Yes. One thing
I try to be like, hey, I'll take this road, because why not? This road's always blocked. Something always wrong, like a
Now listen
train or
carefully and
something.
answer questions 30.
I'm in the back area of Tottenham.
With the rising cost
And
of expensive,
I just hit a speed bump.
isn't cheap.
Like,
Initial costs of
it was so
setting
hard.
up
It looked
can be
normal. And all of a sudden there's a drop just before the speed hump. What
Wind
the hell?
doesn't blow at a constant strength. Therefore, at times, a lot of electricity.
So I don't know if I've broken my lip at the front. I would not be surprised. Let me find the main road
where the land is open.
and I'll have a
The
look.
distance from cities where the most electricity is needed is another issue. Although wind is considered to be a clean source of energy,
Oh fuck these speed bumps, man. They don't even look that bad aggressive.
Wind turbines are usually
Alright,
placed
let's
in
have a look.
high, open areas where they're easy to be seen. Rural residents often feel that the beautiful local scenery is spoiled by the sight of the wind turbines.
It just fell out of nowhere. We're good. We're good. Alright.
Highway speeds.
Must have hit my
That's the
subframe.
end of section 4.
That's
You now have half
because
a
it was
minute to check
really,
your answer.
really like a massive thud. Or could it be my sump? Who knows? Alright, we found a new noise, so it's here. So this bit's not tight enough, so I'll tighten that when I get home.
You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation.
So we have a problem. So this battery was at 10, now it's dropped down to 8. So it's not holding charge. And on top of that, I found this. And I don't know what that is, but judging by the color, alright, this two gets pulled back in. You guys aren't gonna believe this. So, is that coming out? Are these coming out? Can I lower? Does that mean I can lower these some more? These bolts. Are they meant to be that long? I don't remember. I think I can lower it even more. Did not know that. Maybe I could just rotate these. Interesting. I guess spend a ton on those. Maybe that'll fix our problem where it's sitting too low. But yeah, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Unbelievable. Like I said, I was driving the car yesterday and I went over a speed bump and there was just a bump, massive bump. And at first I was like, oh, lucky my lip's not damaged. But check this out. I think I cracked my sump. So that's not good. So there you go. That's what I get for trying to fit in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh well, damn it. Don't drive around that area ever again. So I'm just going to leave the camera here on record. I'll set it up as a time lapse. That way we can figure out exactly where the leak is coming from. I think it was coming from here, because that's where I saw the puddle, but we'll see. But cars, you gotta love them, right? Didn't take long. Found it right there. Alright, luckily I know someone that can weld. Maybe I should do this. What if I can use GB weld to seal it up? Alright, just as a contingency, I'm going to clean it up and put some sealant on it, and hopefully that stops the leakage for now, because if it continues to leak, I'm going to forget and I'm going to drive the car with no oil and then things will get 10 times worse. So that's what we're doing right now. So I've got some sealant, just like bathroom sealant, and then we'll see what we can do. Alright, I think, I don't know if they'll work, but you know what will work? More sealant. So I'm going to get some more. I'm just going to cake it on, and then hopefully that's enough for a leak-free barrier whilst I stop working on this project for a while. I'm not too sure if that's working, but we're going to get this bottle of sealant. I punched a hole through it. It's that old. So currently cutting it in half so I can get some more. This is so hard. Ooh. What's so hard? Oh, it's probably the sealant underneath it. Screw it. I'm just gonna stick a screwdriver in there and get it out. Nope, still leaking. So we need way more. Cake it on. I'm gonna touch this car for a while. We're just celebrating it. And just got on the road. So I just remembered I have Honda Bond I can use because this is not really working. So let's get on to Honda Bond. Yeah, yesterday I took a I was trying to avoid, I was like trying to turn right, and I knew there wasn't a right turn up there, so I decided to take a back road. But then you turn left to turn right, and I didn't remember that, and I was trying to be smart, like yeah, no, I'm smart and stuff like that. But yeah, so then that happened, and now we are fixing a leaking sump. Ooh, I have JB World. Ooh, I have JB World. What can I do? Ooh, I don't know if this is any good though. It's still soft, so maybe if I shake it. Alright, so how do we use JB World? So I just sticky tape it first, and that way it stops the oil from seeping through and the JB World can seal it off. Or do I just slap the JB World on? Because I don't want to take off the sump. If I drain the oil, then I may as well take off the pan. I don't want to take off the pan, and I don't want to drain the oil. So what do I do? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I can try to use this JB World. This JB World's probably really old. So windy today. Everything's just flying away. Alright, let's wipe this sealant off because clearly it's not working. Obviously, still bloody wet. And we're gonna mix up some JB World. So, as far as I'm aware, these are the same. The wind's blowing everything. Alright, this is the same size, so we're just gonna try to go 50-50, and hopefully that's the right ratio for it. It should make a grey texture, being black and grey. So we're gonna mix this. Can you guys see that? Don't really get that much out of it, do you? Alright, I'm gonna try slap it on after I wipe it. Alright, with the DC2, we're still seeing some seepage, so I'm going to need to get creative with this. Or just throw more JB weld on it. Or throw more JB weld on it. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Alright, get a new rag. And I lost my plastic tray that I was using. I'll just recycle the old one that I threw in the bin. So ideally, we need more. Because it's seeping. It's not as much, so it's what we're doing is working. And should I just use my hand? Let's just use my hands, make things easier. Alright, let's don't have much. Creeper. Trusty old creeper. Thanks, Limbear. Alright, let's go have a look. See a little bit of it seeping through. I don't know if you guys can see that. So leave a happy thick layer on top. Just making sure it goes into that groove. Don't want to throw that in there. Put the rag on top of it. And look, if that doesn't work, it doesn't work. Simple as that. Look how windy it is. We have a trampoline flying around. I'm gonna take it. My door. I was gonna move it, but then I was gonna, like, it was sitting outside someone's house, and initially I was gonna just leave it, but since it rolled to my house and my kids want a trampoline, sweet. My kids are gonna be rats. Lynn's shaking her head. I had to, because it's blowing down the street. I'm not putting it back to where it was because it's rolling down the street. The wind's blowing it. I don't want it. Lynn doesn't want our kids playing on trampoline, but so I'm pulling it back to the house that it came from. Alright, I've got this theory that maybe because it's jacked up like this, all the oil's gone to the back. So probably now is probably time to seal it up properly. Just an idea. So I'm going to just wait, clean it all up. I'll get a wire brush, clean it all up, and I will see if I can get away with it, because I've got the welder here, I've got the welder out. Also have some aluminium wire somewhere. This is the worst because I found it the other day, and for me to find it again might be kind of hard. But because I have a system, I'll probably find it again. Ah, there we go. Is that aluminium? so I can use that. I'll just throw out heaps of wire speed. I know nothing about welding aluminium. I know nothing about welding, so you've been warned. That's my disclaimer. So this is where the crack is. I don't know why I put filler all the thing all the way back there, but all right, it's there. So I'm just going to see if it seeps through, and if it does, then we'll just add more JB weld. But now I've pulled it across, I pushed it in, so hopefully it fills up the crack. And yes, I know it would have been easier doing it properly, draining the oil and stuff like that, but I was talking to my friend and he's like, you do this way too much. And yes, it's true. But I do love a shortcut. I love shortcuts, and I'll always try to find a shortcut to something, and that's on me. So, and my car. This car needs way more attention, but yeah, he's picked the wrong owner. Alright, I tend to like come up with all these ideas and don't think them through. And whilst I was trying to go through my ideas that I just came up with just then, I was like, hey, why not put the car on a slant so it pushes the oil all the way to one side? I didn't even think about that. So hopefully that can now seal and dry properly. I will leave like this for now. If not, then we're gonna have to do something.